Hello neighbors and friends, Steve here with etrailer.com. Folks, today we're doing a simple comparison video between etrailer's electric 12-inch self-adjusting left-hand brakes rated up to 7,000 pounds and Dexter's Nev-R-Adjust electric trailer brake assembly, also a 12-inch left-hand rated up to 7,000 pounds. Now I'll go ahead and throw both these item numbers up on the screen for you in case you're specifically looking for a left-hand assembly. Now I want to let you know we also offer both brands here in a right hand by itself, a left hand by itself like you see today, or we have a set of left and right and a set of left and right in either brand as well. And you can find those here at eTrailer as well. So getting into the comparison, so eTrailers, I want to start off with saying they're less than half the price for one of these versus one of the Dexters. The Dexter does have a 5-year warranty, whereas the eTrailer ones here have a 1-year limited warranty. Now both of them are not going to include the mounting hardware, but the Dexter ones over here, they are going to give you at least these 5 nuts with the star, I'm going to call it a washer type material or tooth washer, whatever you want to call it. And what that's going to do is they're going to give you, you want to have good teeth to grab when you're installing these. So the original ones you take off when you're replacing this whole assembly, they could be rusted or even flattened out from just original torquing and installation. So they may not stay tight if you reuse them. So Dexter gives you 5 of those to help with the new install. So that's a great addition. eTrailers, we don't give you any of those. That would be something you would need to source locally. In both cases, you're either going to have bolts or studs on that brake mounting flange, so just keep that in mind. So bolts would not necessarily be required anyways if you have those studs already on that brake mounting flange. Now both of them are going to give you the adjuster plugs. Dexter's does not have them pre-installed, no problem. The eTrailer ones, they do come pre-installed, and they're right down here on the bottom on the back. Now I want to mention why we're talking about the adjuster plugs. Again, both of these are what we call a self-adjusting, or in Dexter's case, a Nev-R-Adjust. And all that means is this cable here is coming down, it's going through like a little pulley, and it's coming over here to the star wheel, which is where on the back side you would normally take your plug out, use your brake adjuster tool, and get in there and spin that star either forward or reverse to tighten or loosen it depending on what you need at that time. So what these systems are doing is they're automatically taking care of that for you. That being said, you do need to initially set your brakes. So when you install these, you want to initially get them adjusted correctly. And then all brakes have what they call a break-in period. And there's more information on our website on what that entails and how to do it, but more or less you're doing a lot of stops and goes at a low mile per hour within a certain time period. And honestly, it's just going to take some time. That's with any brakes out there, much like your vehicle brakes as well. They have a break-in period. So if you get new brakes, you may hear some squealing on a vehicle. In this case, most likely you won't hear any squealing, but there is a break-in period. So just want to point that out. Now both of these also require a brake controller to work, so you must have an electric brake controller, obviously, to control electric brakes. Both of these have been certified for use and are usable in all 50 states and in Canada. And as far as some other information, let's talk about the magnets. So with the magnets, the eTrailer one here has a 3 1/4 inch long by 2 inch by 1 inch thick electric magnet for braking power. While Dexter's over here has a 3 5/8 up to this little tab here, as I'm calling it. This has like a little, I guess, square little bump out, but the oval part, if this was oval, is about 3 5/8 inch overall, 2 1/4 inches that way, and still 1 inch thick. So I'll be honest, I'm not gonna tell you having that little bit extra is gonna for sure help you, but it obviously can't hurt, right? So this is gonna give you more surface area on the inside of that hub assembly, that drum assembly, and so obviously that's probably gonna help a little bit. What the numbers are, I honestly couldn't tell you. It's probably very minimal, really. And going up from the top down now, I want to point out both of these backing plates are a stamped steel material. eTrailers has what's called an E-coat. So ours is a little glossier, a little shinier, if you will. And Dexter's has a nice powder coat black finish. Again, very nice quality on both of them. The E-coat, in my opinion, is just going to give you a little more protection overall. It's going to help stuff not stick to it as much, whether it be brake dust, mud, dirt, debris, road grime, those kind of things. As you can see, the eTrailer one has a straight side on it on the stamped out portion. Dexter's is a little curve. I don't think, honestly, that matters one way or another. It's not going to harm or help you in any way. Just kind of pointing that out there that they're like that. Now the pads themselves, I'm going to kind of get these as close as I can together. You'll notice the Dexter one is just a little thicker, and it's not by much, maybe thousandths of an inch. This guy over here is just a little thicker than the eTrailer one. Again, I can't really tell you any kind of time frame as if, hey, is that going to last me a lot longer than the eTrailer one? I honestly couldn't tell you. I think, honestly, it's minimal. We're talking thousandths of an inch there. Now, as the pads themselves, let me get these up here upright. Okay, so the Dexter ones over here, you can see they got like the little silver sparkle. That's the Dexter side. This is the eTrailer. Both of these are what's called bonded shoes. So they're both bonded. Some older brake styles, they used to rivet brake pads in place on the shoes. That's not the case. Bonded, it's a lot better. They're going to last you a lot longer, and they're going to give you a better performance overall. The eTrailer shoes are made from an automotive grade friction material. The Dexter shoes are made from a semi-metallic material and graphite. But again, both of them look like very, very high quality. The Dexter one has a little bit of grip to it, if you will. You can feel all those little speckles. The eTrailer one's a little bit smoother. But again, I don't think either one is going to necessarily give you, hey, this is way more than this one. I will tell you that both of these shoes could crack over time. If you see little cracks in your shoes, whether it's a car or a trailer brake shoe, that's normal. It's just from everyday use and wear and tear. I wouldn't be too concerned. Now, if you get big cracks that go all the way through, or they're wide or something like that, that may be a good timing to change out those shoes on the brakes. So folks, that will wrap it up for our quick comparison here. Again, you've got our eTrailer ones and the Dexter ones. Again, in my opinion, I think you have the same quality, the same craftsmanship, overall durability, those kind of things. At that point, it's just up to you to decide which one you want to go with. A lot of people have used Dexter for years and they have brand loyalty. Not a problem. Get you the Dexter ones, be happy. They're going to work perfect for you. Same thing with the eTrailer ones. They're going to work great too. Maybe you've always used Dexter. Try the eTrailer brand one time and see if you like them. Well, folks, I'm Steven. Thanks so much again for your time today. Stay safe out there when you're towing.